Hi everyone, how are you? This is Alma Baca, CEO of Colot Baca Subtitling. I am very glad to be back. I am very glad to be with you, and I am very happy to see that you guys are becoming more and more interested in these topics. Flowing Power to Power is a space that we have created together, myself and my team, to share with you the good things that we have done, the successful actions, the not very successful, our failures, our mistakes, and everything that goes on an everyday, in the everyday life of your business. You might think, well, you guys are an agency, and I am a freelancer. Yeah, because this space is created mostly for freelancers, and not necessarily for only for subtitles or translators. It's for anyone who has a job, who has is working as a freelancer. The idea is that to get you to understand that working as a freelancer is a business, and as a business, it needs to be taken and run and considered as such. A business, what is a business? A business is an entity, it's a live entity that requires to have a certain organization, like your body. It's organized in a way that it can operate. Legs to hold your body, arms and hands to manipulate things, a trunk to hold it. And the same thing happens with your business. Freelancing must be considered and treated as a business. So you need to organize it. Once you organize it, you need to administrate it. If you don't administrate your efforts, you get too tired and you don't get to the goal where you want to get. But same thing happens with your business. Once it's organized, the actions need to be structured in a way, have to fall in a way that is harmonious, and it doesn't get out of coordination, because that's when you start losing money. That's when you start running into trouble. So you might think, well, one person, yeah, one person can do that. Sometimes we just have to wear many hats, and that's okay. As we're growing, it's part of life. That happened to me. I started as a freelancer. Then Alex joined me, and we started working together, and more people started joining us, and now we have an amazing team with over 50 languages and great clients, and we intend to keep growing, and we want to share what we're doing right. So thank you for being here today. Let's not make this too long. It's Christmas, and I don't want to be talking here until the 24th. We've got things to do. But today, I want to talk to you about this a topic that I think we all care about: to be where you want to be. It just sounds beautiful, doesn't it? To be where you want to be. Where do I want to be? I want to be in a position where we are an agency that handles projects for big companies, for large content creators, and provide the service, all a different variety of services in the audiovisual industry in as many languages as possible. That's where I want to be. I want to be a company, a dependable company, and to be considered one of the best in the world. You know, but if you look at it, when you think about it, where you want to be, and it's funny. It's funny that most people, contrary to my response, will say, "Well, where do I want to be? Oh, I want to be in a position where I don't have to worry. I want to be in a position where I don't have to suffer any anguish or preoccupations. I just want to be free of pain," pretty much is what people are saying. I want to be free of pain and free of worry. And, you know, it just gets to the point that you focus so much on that idea of being free of worry, free of financial issues, free of concerns, free of emotional pain, that you get sidetracked, and and your purpose becomes that: being free of problems, being free of worry about money, worry about problems. And once you go and you do that, you start heading in that direction. And Then, to your surprise, you turn around and you are not where you want to be. To be where you want to be, you know, you if you want to be north, but you can't head east. And normally, east and west is, the deviation. You want to go north. If you go, I don't want to be worried. I'm not going north. I'm going east or I'm going west. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to suffer pain. I don't want to have disappointment. I don't want to be betrayed. But you're going sideways. You're not going upwards, or you're not heading in the direction where you want to be. Where you want to be is very personal. It's my own decision. It's my own conception of where I want to be. I just told you where I want to be. It would be good while we're having this talk to you, write it down. Where do you want to be? And become aware that there are distractors. And we are going to be going through some of these distractors, and one of them is the desire to be free of pain, free of problems, free of issues, of concerns that of course they need to be solved. No one likes to have problems, but that's part of life. So what we're doing here, I'm talking to you about situations that sometimes become, we just become unaware of them. And you forget to really see. People, it's very easy, for people just to become content and say, well, I am not where I want to be because it wasn't meant to be. I am not where I want to be because it was not it was not my time, or I'm too old, or I'm too young, or I wasn't born in the right situation, and but those are the deviations. See, I'm talking and I'm going here. I'm just going astray, and I'm not heading in that direction. Getting to be where you want to be takes heading in that direction. If you're heading north, you're never going to make it if you turn left or you turn right. You're never going to go straight up north. So, um, what we want to do here is find for solutions. There's a reason why we want to be free of pain. There's a reason why we want to be free of concern. But at the end of the day, that desire of being free of pain and worry and problems becomes a trap. And you get trapped in that, ideal scenario of, like a heaven where everything is supposed to be beautiful and someone is playing music and you have, eternal peace. Well, we're going to try to solve that because it is not true. It is not possible. You are in a world where to get to the point where you want to be, there are going to be challenges. The first challenge you have to get to your point, to your goal, because your goal is always going to be above where you are right now. You agree with me? The first challenge is the fact that you're going to be moving upwards. Because success is up on top, it's never below. So that's one of the first challenges. And it takes work. It takes determination. It takes an effort, an emotional attitude towards making it. It takes discipline. And all those things such as effort, determination, courage, is discipline, is action. And there are problems because most of us don't have them. We need to build them. We need to create them. So they are for free. That's the great news. They are for free. They are around. They're not in a store. They're not in a Tiffany store. They're not in an expensive store. They're free. But you need to build them. You need to create them. So there's this beauty about them because they're available to anyone. They are not going to select one person or the other one. You're the one who goes out and chooses it. I call them the items of life. It's a smile, like smile. Smile is there. I take it and I put it on my face because I want to. It's for free. It doesn't cost me anything, and I give it to you. I gather knowledge. I gather experience. It's for free to share it. So I take it from the life, from the storage room of life called sharing, and I give it to you. So we want to solve situations. We don't want to avoid them. If you seek, if you persist to seek to be free of pain, of worry, of concern, of lack of money, of making mistakes, you are going to have a lot of problems because you are creating the problems because that's not the way life works. So if you want to be where you want to be, number one, head in that direction. How do you solve it? Because it's good to talk. It's very nice, and what I'm telling you is very true. And I love reading motivational books, and I've read a lot of this stuff, but very seldom has anyone taken the time to tell me how to solve it. So I'm going to share it with you what I do to solve it. If I want to head in a direction and progress, success, it's always going to be up on top. All the good stuff is up on top. And if I want it, it's because I'm not there. I'm down here. So I need to climb up there. So as we said, I need to be climbing, making an effort to be better. And to do that, how do I do that? How do I become better? How do I break through from the prison that I've had created by wanting to be happy and merry and relax and chill and cool? How do I break from that? It's by observation. I take the time to observe. So take the time to observe. Observe your goal. Observe where it is set. If it's very, very far, put some goals in between. Because it's okay. You can dream as big as you want. You can dream in billions. You can dream in, having houses all over the world. You can dream as big as you want. You can dream in owning and creating the biggest company in the world. It is from that, the shells from life is for you to take. It doesn't cost anything. So you have to observe and say, okay, whoa, I took the items on the upper shelf. Well, that's me. And that's me. I'm always going to go for the ones, the greatest, the most expensive, the most wonderful ones, because that's who I am. So I observe that goal. I observe my purpose. What do I want it for? What am I going to do with it? Is it going to help other people? Because I like helping other people. When I get something I like to share it right away. I feel so grateful that life responds to me in such a positive way, in such a generous way, that immediately I think, okay, I'm going to observe, what am I doing right? Things are turning right. Well, I am admitting my mistakes. I am assuming responsibility. Okay, well, let's go and tell other people, because if it works for me, it should work for you. Life operates the same for everyone. So once I observe my goal, I observe my purpose, I go stand up and say, where am I standing here? Where am I standing in relation, in proportion to that goal? If I'm way back here and that goal is way up here, well, first thing I have to get rid of are excuses and see things as they are. I am way down here and that goal is way up here. So 0 excuses, 100% reality. So I start to see, I really begin to see for the first time. So get rid of the traps. I am not going to seek comfort. Climbing is never going to be comfortable. Moving upwards is never going to be comfortable. It's never going to be a piece of cake. You're always going to be tired. You're always going to be putting in effort. You're either going to be thirsty. You're going to either be tired. You're going to want to sleep. But you are not going to be comfortable. So you better get that in that state of mind and get moving upwards. Upwards is, success is always up here, not down here. So if you already know that your goal is up here, if you already know that you're going to move up, your problem is what you are going to encounter going up. The rest is just a trap. Excuses are a trap. You're building a cage around you. So if you want to be free, set that goal. go up there in a state of mind that you set it there, you set it there yourself because that's what you want and you are willing to do whatever it takes to get up there. So forget about the excuses. Get ready for a lot of pain, a lot of scarcity, and a lot of discomfort, and a lot of seeing yourself, how you really react when the things get tough. Yeah. So, seeing, seeing is one of the greatest things that you can do. Because once you see you going up here, and once you know that it's not going to be, it takes climbing and it's not easy. Well, you know, then you have to get and plan, just as if you were going to climb a mountain. Get a plan, get equipped, get the material that you need, and having confronted yourself, your weaknesses, your lacks, at that point, then get ready to get it. Because again, the things that you lack of are for free. It is for free to have determination. It is free to be a willing person. It is for free to have inspiration, determination. It is for free to build power. There are certain things, for instance, if I need to tie knots, if I need to create a bridge while I'm climbing up, well, that's knowledge. Yeah, knowledge is not for free. We need to pay for it. We ought to pay for it. And we want to pay for it. We don't want everything for free. We want the pride of knowing I can afford it. Because I can is the most wonderful and the most powerful word that a human being can say. I can. So, yeah. So if you are weak in the area of finances, if you are weak in the area of organization, if you are weak in persistence, perseverance, get yourself a course. Get trained. Get someone to help you. Because if you have knowledge, if you know where that goal is and you know it takes work and you accept it as an amazing fact, not as a painful truth, you're going to make it. Because you have already the basis, which is the knowledge that you require, the vision of what is really going to take to get there. And just get moving. Take action. Get your body moving. Get your mind moving. Get your spirit moving. So if you can see things as they are, if you rid yourself from excuses, from false freedom thoughts, and you armor yourself with a clear vision, a clear reality that it takes work, you are going to make it. So, this is a game. It is just a game. It's just imagine when you climb something, imagine when you cross the pool, imagine when you achieved learning how to play soccer, football, whatever you did. Just look at it as a game and realize that the game has a goal, has an objective. You have a purpose to play that game. It can be any purpose. It doesn't have to be someone else's or mine. It has to be your own. And if you don't have it right now, it's okay. Get started with something small, but take it as a game. And whatever you choose, it is going to be a bit or a lot higher than where you are right now. It can be right here, it can be up here. So I really would like to work very hard these last few days of the year to get you prepared emotionally, spiritually, because the knowledge you have it, you're great freelancers. I mean, the people that we get to work with, I mean, it's incredible the admiration that I have for the work they do. But I want all of you and every one of you to become very successful and to achieve that freedom that you are entitled to, the freedom to be you. Thank you very much for coming today. And I look forward to seeing you next week. I appreciate you being patient. This week we have had quite a bit of work, but I will not give up on this program. Thanks again. Do your homework, write down that goal. Make sure that you see the barriers that are holding you back. Make sure that you write down how high that is and write down in big, bold letters. It is going to take work to get there. Okay? See you. Bye.